What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just, back in another video. This is your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's been subscribing. If you're new here and you like my content and you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I don't post another video. Also, follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. So today we're going to be doing my August manga haul. Now, I gotta admit, this month was very light. I didn't pick up too much, mainly because the stuff I picked up got kinda expensive. You know, I'm on a budget. I'm trying to not go crazy over budget every single month. Every now and then I do splurge here and there. But this month, these volumes are a little more expensive than I thought. The sales weren't hitting the way I was thinking, and I didn't get too much. So even though it's a smaller haul, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So the first volume I picked up was volume 5 of the Fireforce Omnibus. I love Fireforce. You guys know I've been showcasing this for the past few months already. This is volume 5 already. And you guys know how much I love the anime. I really do love Fireforce. I think it's so good. It's really one of the better, I think, most underrated shonens, if I do say so myself. Now, I do know some people, they don't really like it too much because it might say it's a little too fan servicey or it's this, that. They got some complaints. But overall, I do think Fireforce is pretty underrated, especially the fact that we haven't gotten another season. But I picked up volume 5 of the Omnibus. I really do love these Omnibus. Now, I'm one that I do prefer Omnibus volumes just because normally they're a lot cheaper. But I only like Omnibus volumes if they're built right. And this, even though this is super thick, it's built beautifully. The spine is really not going to take too much damage. I can feel it already. It's really built well. I really do enjoy it. And I really love how the spines are going to be connecting throughout the volumes. That is going to look beautiful on the shelf. So right now, this one collects volumes 13 to 15. That means we're about halfway done. So depending on how they do like the last few omnibus, I think we're pretty much getting about 10, 11 omnibus if I do say so. So I can't wait to pick up the rest. And once I do, I'm going to do a nice big read through, just a reread of the entire series and finally read it physically. The next series I picked up was Fullmetal Alchemist, the Fullmetal editions. I picked up volume 5, volume 6, volume 7, and finally volume 8. Fullmetal Alchemist really doesn't need any type of synopsis or anything like that because most people really know what it's about. If you don't, I highly recommend to check it out. Fullmetal Alchemist is by far one of my top favorite anime. I really enjoy it. And I really wanted to pick up the manga. I did not like any of the omnibus. I did not like the box sets. I don't like the spines. I really hate them. Just that gray color, it didn't fit right for me. When I saw that they released these Fullmetal editions, I really knew I had to pick these up. I'm super excited for them for the simple fact that they got this nice foil on the backs and it's just going to look beautiful when it's just lined up on the shelf. They're all different colors, which I really do enjoy. And having the showcase of each character is really nice. And to be honest, this is partly why my manga is a little lighter this month because even though I love these Fullmetal editions, you know, nice hardcovers, nice foil on the spines, these things are about $20 a piece. You know, you can get them a little cheaper if you go on Right Stuff, which is what I do. I get them for about, I think, 15 or 13 a piece. It's still a lot when you buy 3 or 4 volumes at once and you have to buy other volumes that you want to pick up that month. So, unfortunately, because Fullmetal Alchemist is the hardcovers, is the $20 versions, the Fullmetal editions, I had to go a little lighter on the haul this month. But it's so good. I highly recommend it. If you can splurge on these volumes, I really do recommend it. I love how the pages are basically like they're not paper pages, they're more like plastic. I really do love that. It may not be for you, but I highly recommend this quality. You can't beat it. The last series I picked up was Soul Eater Perfect Editions. So I picked up volume 7, volume 8, volume 9, volume 10, and finally volume 11. Now, very similar to Fullmetal Alchemist, I got the perfect editions of Soul Eater. These are by far, I think, the best way to collect them. They look amazing. They are nice hardcovers. I really do love how they have just one single character on the covers that you could really enjoy. The spines look beautiful. They look nice when it's all lined up or that whole yellow. And the pages are that nice like plasticky type pages. They're not really paper, so they're not going to rip or they're not going to really yellow. They might yellow in the future, but I really doubt these kinds of pages can yellow. So if you want to look for longevity, you might want to get these specifically. But like Fullmetal Alchemist, Soul Eater Perfect Editions are a little more expensive. These are about $22, $23 a piece. You can find them cheaper, you know, Amazon, Right Stuff, Barnes & Nobles, maybe if they got a good deal here and there. But I had to pick these up. I really wanted to get into Soul Eater, and this is by far the best way to get into it, I do believe, because I can pick up the volumes. Right now I'm up to date. I believe Soul Eater is supposed to go, I know I said my last video is about 13, 14 volumes. That's, I don't know where I got that number from. I believe Soul Eater is supposed to go about 18, 19 volumes as far as the perfect editions, because the perfect editions I think collect 1.5 or 2 volumes each. I forget how much exactly. So we're supposed to get, I believe it's around 18 volumes around there, something like that. Right now I got up to 11, so I'm up to date. Now these are just going to be releasing. I'll just pick these up, one at a time. I don't have to spend a whole bunch of money picking a big group at a time. That was a little dumb on my part, but I really, really enjoy Soul Eater. I really want to try it. So as far as Soul Eater, I really don't know nothing about this. All I know is that it's a sequel to Fireforce, but this one came out way before Fireforce. So this was the original series the creator made, and then eventually after Soul Eater was done, they created Fireforce, and I loved Fireforce. I read through all of it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to love Soul Eater, especially I know how the tie-ins work. I looked it up online, so just so I could better understand how Fireforce connects to Soul Eater, because it is a little convoluted if you don't know what to pick up on, because I was reading Fireforce and I know nothing about Soul Eater. The only thing I know about Soul Eater is that you have, I believe is the Meister, who's the wielder, and then you have the weapon, who is another person that turns into the weapon, and they just go to school and they learn to battle with each other and use each other's power, things like that. I don't know too much about Soul Eater, but when I started finding out little pieces about Soul Eater, I started looking up online, trying to do some research on how Fireforce and Soul Eater are connected. It really, really is amazing. So I can't wait to just pick up all of Soul Eater and then just binge it the way I binged Dorohedoro. And I'm going to really enjoy it. I know I am, because first of all, the artwork I am in love with. This art looks beautiful. I've read the first few chapters of Soul Eater, so I know a little bit. Like I read like the first fight that they had, and I really enjoyed that fight. So I know I'm just going to enjoy Soul Eater as a whole, just because I love the creator. I think they did a really good job. So I can't wait to pick up the rest of Soul Eater and finally just binge read everything. So that's it for my manga haul. I really didn't pick up a lot this month. I picked up 4 volumes of Fullmetal and 5 volumes of Soul Eater. That right there, each of those volumes being $20 a piece, that one hurts the wallet a little bit. And then I had to pick up Fireforce Volume 5. So it was just a lot this month. I really didn't have too much money to spend, unfortunately. However, next month, if you really want to see what I'm going to pick up, definitely stay tuned, because next month, I'm going to pick up a whole bunch of different series. I cannot wait. I already know I'm going to pick up next month, so all I got to do is get on Right Stuff and do the ordering, and I cannot wait for it to come and so I can show y'all. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video, because this one was a little later. I do apologize, but come back next month, and I promise you it's going to be a little bigger. Not so much, with the volume size, but the diversity of the manga is going to be a lot better. I promise you that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so no post another video. And again, follow me on Twitter. Links are going to be in the description. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.